Sassy.
Hello.
If I'm seeing you today, then that means it's Thursday. So it's popping around the world. And we've got a great show today. As you can see in the banner above us, two amazing people are coming on to say hi to us. We're going to go hang out with them, celebrate with them. So it's absolutely amazing. Um, how's everybody doing in the chat? Just want to go ahead and say hi real quick. Let me go ahead and take a look, Sassy. Let me go ahead and give it the evil eye just to see who might have came in early. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Two flowers. There you are. Two flowers. Yep. Nancy. Awesome. We get Kenneth Bird. How's it going? Let's see who else we got there. So we got even Sassy Cajun is in there. Dang, Sassy, you're all over the place.
Trying.
So Dave's Dungeon. How's it going, Dave? Don't want to get locked in Dave's Dungeon there, guys. So Sassy, we are going to go on a trip, but we got to go through a portal. Usually we take like airplanes, helicopters. This time we're going through a portal, because we have, Rick and Morty is a huge fan for Beer to Pop. So we got to travel, go visit him. I figured we'd do that through portal style. But, Sassy, it is National Women's Month, international, national. It's Women's Month entirely. And just want to tell you, Sassy, love you tons. Love working with you. Love having you in here. You're a blessed sweetheart, my friend. And, just want to say, that you rock, 100%. So, guys, definitely women who rock. We support you guys. And we have an amazing lady coming on herself with CARRIE, right? Loungefly, like all the stuff that she does. Wow. So we got a great show. So this is going to be awesome. So like I said, guys, women leading the way. That's how it works. That's how it rolls. So hope everybody's doing well. Just once again, King Bob, how are you? Funko Brothers, Obi the Kid. How's everybody doing? So
Garrett Cook Tats.
Very, very cool. So just want to give you guys a warning. We're giving you guys a warning. This is going to be an amazing, fun show. You don't know what's going to happen, but the warning label is there. So definitely, like I said, we're going to sprinkle in a little bit of, Care Bear fun. Definitely. We're going to have that. But Sassy, we need to get this show going. So are you packed?
Yeah, I'm just worried about who's having a drive this week.
Well, like I said, we have a portal. So we're going to be taking a portal.
So we just sit back and relax.
Yeah, we're going to be taking a portal, and since it's Women's Month, the portal is going to be pink in honor of women.
Awesome.
So I got that squared away. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now, guys, and then we'll get that show going. So let me see where that is real quick. All right. So the portal is about to sweep us up, Sassy. And away we go, guys. Away. Oh, Sassy, hold on, Sassy, hold on. And here, all right, we beamed down. We're ready to go. I think we're somewhere in the neighborhood. We're definitely really, really close. Sassy, you excited?
Oh, I'm so excited I can't hide it.
Well, get up, shake around, do everything you got. Baby got back. Let's get it going.
All right, let's go.
We appreciate everybody in the chat being here. And hey, if you're watching this on the rewind, thank you so much. Please go ahead and hit that like button, Luke the like button, subscribe. Go ahead and make sure you guys show the love. We got Christina Payne. How are you, Christina Payne? She loves, got 2 flowers in here as well. All right. Well, let's get this. Let me show you what you got here, Sassy.
Let's go.
We have arrived. There they are. Adam and Carrie, thank you so much for allowing us to come visit you guys. How are you
There
doing?
we go. So,
Now we are unmuted.
Yeah, we unmuted.
Sorry.
So how are you
How's
guys?
everybody doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Good. Hey, everybody. I see in the chat there.
Yeah.
How's everybody doing?
See Obi, Kenneth, Tats,
Hey,
everybody. Yeah. How's
So-
everybody doing?
You know, it's
Dave
Thursday.
Dungeon says
Thursday.
the house.
It is Thursday, you know, so getting closer and closer to the weekend.
Thank
It's
gosh.
been a crazy week.
Thank gosh.
How's your week going? So I mean, you're not feeling too good today. You got, like, we were talking a little bit about with
Yeah.
things that are going on with the shots and stuff like that. And it's like I know how
Yeah.
that impacts things a great deal. So
Well, I worked Monday like normal. Tuesday, I worked at home, but then I drove 45 minutes to Frankfurt to get the vaccine. And then it took 3 hours to get it, and then an hour to drive back home.
By the time he came out of the place, there was a line wrapped around the building of people.
wow.
They have a
Yeah.
very interesting way of doing it here in Kentucky, and it's just very interesting. But so today, I wasn't feeling my tops.
Well, like I said, I can tell you, it's going to get incredibly better. Not,
Yeah.
it's the second
Oh.
shot. The second shot is just like I said. It affects people differently, but I know for me, it took me out at least for 2 days. Like, I was really, really feeling the effects, and it wasn't until later on that evening. Like, I got it like at 2:00 in the afternoon, and it wasn't until later that evening I got really, really tired. And then, you know, and then the arm is sore, and
No, he's like,
Here.
Carrie, I can't
Well,
lift my
today
arm
I'm better.
above
This
here.
This is a lot better today, but it's just I have a headache. And
Yeah.
I'm not a person who gets headaches very often, so I know that has to be part of the situation.
yeah, same thing, because I don't really experience headaches, but I did have a little bit of pounding, so I mean
Yeah.
it definitely is there.
Well,
I'm like, am I getting this stuff now? Like, are you like, God.
that's where I'm at right now. But I'm fine, like perfectly fine, like to do this. I'm just chilling at the house, so I'm fine.
Caitlin, how are you? Obi
That's
the
what we
kid.
want you to do. We want you to chill. We want you to relax, have a good time. Don't worry about anything. Just be you. That's it.
Yeah, that's what we're here for, is just to have a little bit of fun. We had a couple of games in store for you guys just to kind of see. So, Carrie, you might be able to take advantage today because Adam's a little bit, not 100%. So you might be able
anyway.
No, I don't. No.
But anyways, our whole concept of the show is to bring guests on in the community and kind of get to know them a little bit, kind of get to know where they are, what they do, what they like, other than just, seeing you open up a box on a live stream, just kind of going from there. Now, you guys do your lives, but this is an opportunity where we're going to, talk with you guys, and you just, get to relax a little bit. So everybody in the chat, WP Kelly, Cisco, yeah, boy, what the pop, Zach Monifer, how's everybody doing? Thank you for coming in, showing some love. Definitely, like I said, this is a community, a family, amazing. So, we do a quiz as well, and the quiz is to benefit the people in the chat. And how does the quiz work, Sassy?
Oh, well, we do a 10-question quiz about the guest. And from there, the top 3 winners get put on a prize wheel. And at the end of the month, then we will pick from the wheel. The last one off is the prize winner.
Oh, no. There's some people in here. There's some people in here I've known for years, so they're gonna know. They're gonna know quite a bit about me.
So generally, and what it is obviously the top 3. Whoever gets in there the fastest is how it's going to be. But so if you're paying attention, guys, that's what we ask for you guys to do. But we will definitely be doing that. But before we can even do a quiz, we got to get to know Adam and Carrie a little bit, right? So Sassy, did you have a couple questions you want to start out with? How do you want to do that?
I don't know. Do we want to run the slideshow first?
Oh, okay. Well, I knew there was a catch.
Well, we
to it.
were going to
Okay.
make a video, but honestly, it's been end of the world rain here for like 5 days straight.
Yeah.
In Kentucky.
And so we couldn't go out and actually, so we compiled pictures to explain anything and everything about us.
Which is much more embarrassing.
I picked them all, so I don't know if he's actually looked at every last thing I put in there.
I watched it before I sent it to you. It was fine. It is what it is, right? It'll be all good. I don't have anything that embarrassing.
No,
we're
I mean,
pretty open, so.
The thing is you guys have always been like that in the community. When you guys do your live streams, you're always having fun, and it's not just about like giving stuff away. It's about coming and hanging out with you guys and just enjoying, because when you guys do your live stream, it's like we're at your house. It's like everybody's just having a hangout party. That's the vibe that you provide. That's what we've enjoyed. I will say the very first time, Adam, when I did my sports pop talk show, and I asked Adam to come on, and he said yes, and I was running around the house. I'm like, yes. And and I was still learning about people in the community, of course. And then when he came on, he had to go walk the dog, and I was like, oh, that's it. He's not coming back. I had to walk. And I was like, oh, what did we do? Like, we messed up. Bearded Pop's all mad or something. He's gonna go walk the dog, and then we're not gonna get him back. And he came back and hung out for like 3 hours, and I'll never forget, because he said, look, if I wasn't having a good time, I would have left. Like, I would have told you or whatever. Like, I was having fun, and that always stuck with me. Like, how the type of person that you are, as far as like you're very a person that I can sit down with, watch a sports game, have a beer, have some food, hang out. Like, that's what you get. But at the same time, you have that side of you that it's going to be a lot of fun, goofiness. So you show a well-rounded side. You've done that, and I don't know, with you and Carrie knowing each other as long as you have, you guys complement each other really, really well. It really shows in the streams. But yeah, I definitely, I was like, he's gone. Like, walk the dog trip.
No. That means I'm walking my giant dog who's barking.
Well, she used to be able to go out in our backyard, but she has a slip disc in her back. So we have to take her out on a leash.
Because we have a hill.
So that's why you'll see us get up and go take her out. Because we can't just let her out in the backyard.
If she runs down the hill in the backyard, instinct kicks in when the other dogs come out, and then she might lose her legs, slip, hurt it worse.
Yeah.
So when she needs to go outside, we put her on a leash, and I walk her around as long as she wants until she comes in. Yeah. Even if she wants to just stand there in the middle of the yard and bark, because she is a great poodle.
That's what she does a lot of the time.
No, so yeah, you didn't lose me. I'm sure other people might have felt that way. But when you got a 105-pound dog that wants to go out, you take your 105-pound dog out.
Yeah.
If she needs to go, she will not stop barking.
She'll knock this.
Like, I wouldn't have been able to quiet her down. So
yeah, I used to have a pit boxer, so like I said, I totally get that. Now I have a little Jack Russell Terrier. Same thing. She and when I got the Jack Russell Terrier, it was supposed to be for the boys, but she's kind of attached to me, and I mean, everywhere I go in the house, like, she follows me around a lot, and but definitely having pets, has always been a plus. A big thing for me. I'm a big animal lover, so I mean, I totally get that. I just always think about it, because I was like, it was just big in itself to bring you on. I knew you were a big sports guy, and I was looking really forward to it. And I was just like, I remember telling Will be Pop, and I was like, he left. Like, oh
no! I'm sorry, I would have done. I didn't. I was having fun. I do like sports. I do other things than Funko Pop, so I had a lot of fun coming on and hanging out. That was a lot of fun. Like I said, I would have made an excuse to get off earlier than like 3.5 hours if I wasn't having fun.
Because you also do like shoes, right? You guys use
I collect some shoes. Not as many as I used to, but yes, once in a while I still do shoes, and I still do sports cards.
I asked him if we could get rid of the stack of shoe boxes. He's like, no, there's shoes in there.
But like, I don't mind going and talking to people about sports and coming on and talking about sports, and people are aware that I like sports and sport cards. But the way I see sports cards and my sports, it's kind of mine. Like, I'll come on and I'll talk about my teams and talk garbage and, you know, all of that, right? Trash talk, all that stuff, right? But opening packs of sports cards and stuff like that and messing with that stuff, that's really something I like to do. Like, I like to do it all, but like, I have to keep something, you know, that just I do for my excitement, you know. It used to be mystery boxes. There we go. I know, I think we have enough pictures of that covered.
Oh yeah, oh gosh, yeah.
But yeah, we know, like I said, Adam, you know, big Louisville Cardinal, you know, you guys big on basketball. I know you're college basketball. And also, you know, with wrestling, I know wrestling's pretty big. But Sassy, my dear, you know, like I said, being that you are the one, the boss, the queen, let me know, what would you like for us to do, Sassy?
I say we run the video real quick and then we'll start the questions.
All right. So guys, you guys have we're going to run a little video here just to kind of give you a little, bit of intro. Now, what we could do is I may possibly be able to stop this, and then if you want to talk with certain points, or we can run it, and then you can always come back and tell us.
Yeah, that's I think why Carrie didn't put music in it.
Yeah, because I figured we just
ask anything.
Yeah, if you wanted to talk or anything, that's why I figured. Yeah. I wasn't sure.
All right.
Here we go. I mean, a lot of it's self-explanatory.
Let me see. Let me get this up here.
I think on the first two pictures I put words on them though.
All right.
What's up, Puff?
Yeah. See, and then I could even talk to it. See?
Oh yeah. See, I can stop it right here. Okay.
Like when we were little. Like,
yeah, and I
think we're both about 7 or 8 in there, somewhere in there.
I grew up in Oregon.
Yeah, so. I grew up in Texas. Okay. But that's my school picture. That's the left picture is the one from when we got married. We actually got married. We eloped. We went to the courthouse and got married. He went to senior prom with me. So those are our 2 senior prom pictures. And then he was at my graduation when I graduated. So.
Okay.
And then I don't remember if I added it, but I actually have a picture of my other graduation too. That's the first family photo we took with Alexis when she was 2. To the right is a picture of
that hair.
Yes. For the first 4 years of our marriage, we went on dinner cruises.
Oh.
And that was 3 years after we got married.
I had hair.
You look so different. When I was looking through these pictures, I'm like, oh.
Well, that first picture, I was 18.
We went tubing a few times with some of our friends. Yeah. We go when we can. So. Can't remember what's next.
Where's I want to see some. Puff said, very handsome.
Thanks, Puff.
All right.
I couldn't find one of you in the waves. So you got one board on the water. This is just pictures of us throughout the years. I want to say one's from 2007 and then one's from 2011 when one of our friends got married.
Yeah.
So it was right before that when we were dropping our daughter off.
Together.
This, when Barley and Bailey circus, Ringley Brothers used to come through town, they'd when they'd come here to go up to the Yum Center, they'd come in on a train.
Oh, wow.
So I actually had a time slot out of school at that time. So I actually went up there. The picture where I'm standing with 2 people, that's 2 of the clowns out of makeup, and they're just hanging out on the sidelines. And they help when the animals come out. And then the other pictures are me with the elephants. I love animals, so I couldn't pass it up when I knew it was happening. So
that's awesome.
And what else? We traveled down to Florida and go to Destin a lot. And that's when we were, me and Alexis canoeing. We go fishing. Yeah, I know all these pictures.
Take
And
over.
then we went out on a sunset cruise that took
Nice.
you could see dolphins, but we actually saw more dolphins on one of our trips. You know those big boats that you see that are like almost enclosed that people take you on dolphin tours?
Yeah.
We saw more on those
Wow.
than we ever did on the sunset one. But that boat knew more. We went more in Pensacola,
Mhm.
and they have a certain part of the bay they go to that they love playing.
Oh wow.
So I don't think I put any of those. I don't think I found any
What-
of those
What
photos.
type of fish? What type of fish is that?
I have no clue. I
Looks-
know it. I remember it being very, very flat.
Yeah, that thing looks cool.
And we had actually, that picture is my father-in-law has a friend that has a boat, and we had actually went out on his boat. So it was just, I think, us five, or no, yeah, because Alexis was there with us. So it was us five out on the boat.
Scarborough couple, Adam looking like a young Kurt Angle with hair.
Oh, and then the funniest part about these pictures is you'll see me, and that's me and Alexis in the kayak, right?
Uh-huh.
I can kayak, and I can get some speed in a kayak.
Oh, wow.
But just wait until you see these pictures where I'm in a canoe. It would just wait. Adam doesn't like horseback riding, but I do. I grew up in Texas. My cousin was a champion steer rider when I was younger.
Oh,
So I was going to rodeos all the time. He actually rode Broncos up until I think 3 years ago.
Oh wow.
And he was pretty far up there. And he fell from his horse
Oh.
and hurt
no.
his neck pretty bad and had to get massive neck surgery. So he's been out of that for a little bit. But I go and ride him whenever I can.
well, it's my mom told me that when I was younger, they went to go horseback riding, my mom and my dad, and they had me, but the horse bucked, and so I started to fall off, and my dad grabbed me by my ankles, and the horse started to take off. And so, like they said, it was a near miss, but they always mention that with the horseback riding. But I've gone, once again, but I think it's a lot of, it's fun, but it's definitely hard.
yeah.
Something I'd rather pet the horse, hang out with the horse,
That's him.
maybe go to the Kentucky Derby, but
Well, you told him that you and Alexis went a second time. I stayed
Well,
behind.
Yeah. Okay. That was, yeah. We went around once and then he paid for us to go twice,
But
but he stayed back in the car. Alexis and I went. And then the next weekend, I went horseback riding again myself.
oh, okay.
Just all by myself. I just said, forget it, left them both behind.
Hey, Flip Cake, how are you?
What's up, Flip?
But yeah, I love going horseback. This is the canoeing. Do not put me in a canoe. Carrie only goes in circles no matter how she paddles, how you try to teach her, she goes in circles. So I got Adam to pose, like me with an oar, like I'm really doing it. But if you see that top picture, that's how I stayed the whole time we were on that lake.
My cousin, we went into a canoe, and she kind of had a similar approach where she couldn't paddle, and I was in the back and she was on the front. Well, we started to go forward into like an embankment, and there was a spider dangling down, so she freaked out and she jumped out of the boat and landed on a nail, and so her toe right into the nail, and I was like, I'm staying in the boat, like,
Oh, the worst I did was I sent us into a fountain, and that's when we decided there was no more paddling for me.
That was on me.
It was him.
It's on you.
This is actually me and Alexis, and we went to the Taylor Swift Ed Sheridan concert.
Sharon,
Wow.
Concert, yeah.
oh, nice.
before she went away.
Yeah, before she
College.
went off to college.
Okay.
So we went out to Lexington and went to see them. You'll ask me if I dress up. My favorite thing is Halloween at work. And one year I was a gnome. I didn't put the picture in here, but because it had other people in it with me. But there was 3 of us. We all dressed up as gnomes, and we went to the bushes in the front of the building, and it came poking out of them just to take pictures. And then I got home from work. I walked the dog in her. She was Wonder Woman that year.
Oh, nice.
And so I walked the dog as Wonder Woman. No kid, just us.
And then later we recycled that hat and belt for when I was in.
Yes, when he was a gnome, that's the hat we used. I just shortened it for him.
Oh. So say hi to Silver-Haired Wolf. How are you,
Hi.
lovely Clara?
Hi, Clara.
Collecting with Red. What's Zach
My
Bonfer? Root Crew.
Funko Bunker.
Everybody
Funko
make
Bunker,
sure
hey,
to
Rob.
smash the like
Yes.
All right. And let's see here.
I told you I'm an open book.
button. Oh, God.
This
wow.
was the first time Alexis came back to visit from going off to college. She had turned her hair bright pink.
Oh my goodness.
She was really into photography. So it was Christmas Day. We all got dressed and we took her downtown, and it was really foggy over the city.
That was at the Slugger Museum, and they had.
Yes, and then at the Slugger Museum, they had action figures. Life-size action figures.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I took pictures of them.
So you know you have to go pose with them.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah, it was the
All
fun.
right. And so let's
Yeah.
see. All right. So once again, we got the elephants here. Oh, and the giraffe.
I absolutely love animals. So I think the next time Alexis came up, I took her to it's Wilston Ranch in Indiana, and you can do a spa day with an elephant.
Oh wow.
So we literally it was like an educational class, but then you also got to take turns going up there watching different sections of the elephant. He said he didn't want to go because why was he going to get paid to do something someone else could do?
Ah,
No.
And you weren't getting
I
paid.
said I'm paying hundreds of dollars for you to do somebody else's job.
Yes.
Like somebody gets paid a lot of money to wash elephants and feed elephants, and now I'm paying a lot of money for the privilege of doing so.
And then they also had the giraffe
I know
encounter
it was
where
the
you got to feed them and
experience,
stuff.
but
So
it still wasn't
yes, it
bad.
was. You were so close to this elephant. It was crazy.
Still wasn't.
I loved it.
Hello, Joanna. How are you? Tats,
Hey.
Joanna,
McDorks.
McDorks, McAmazing.
McDorks.
All right.
The dog is like on fire tonight. I took her out. She went number 2 in her defense. She didn't need to go out for real, so it was all good.
So earlier, Adam, there was a comment that you looked like a young Kurt Angle.
Oh yeah, there you go. This was let's see, this is like Alabama henge. It's like a Stonehenge somebody
It's a
made
miniature version
in
of it.
Alabama.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And then alligator farm.
And then us fishing
just
off the
different-
pier.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, fun
We
stuff.
went
Oh,
to
Wahlburgers.
Wahlburgers.
Oh wow.
Yeah, all sorts of fun stuff.
Yeah. And then me, I love sticking my head through things. So
Yeah.
I always stick my head
This was
through.
like the houses, right? Is up in Kentucky is where they filmed the Hunger Games. Or
Oh,
the city from the Hunger Games where she lived.
right in.
Katniss lived.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is.
It's
this
like
is
its
the
own
city.
island.
And you didn't? Did you put the picture? Oh yeah, that the small tiny
Oh,
picture here.
Sorry.
You recognize that from the Hunger Games.
Oh, where between the
From the
trees.
entrance of the
Yeah.
circle trees.
And Array is actually in that with you.
Yeah.
But what started
It's so
this
small.
was when we go to Florida, we always drive directly there and directly back. We don't stop unless we're getting gas or going to the bathroom or need food. Well, I told Adam that year, you're finding things to do. And so he went through, and so like that's the replica of the Wright Brothers
original
airplane.
Oh.
The forest.
a
that they-
forest of
Well,
carved.
no. When the trees are starting to die, right? Before they chop them down, they let artists come in and then carve them, and then they
Yes.
show them until they go away, right? So that was a place that they did that.
And it had some
And then
really
that
cool
other
ones
one
in
was
there.
just us walking on.
The only one I didn't put in there was the one of the largest brick.
Oh yeah, we did.
We
go
went
visit
to the largest brick.
the world's largest.
Yes.
Brick.
Oh wow, that's
I'm gonna spoiler alert. It's made out of bricks.
Yes.
okay.
It's
So
just a giant brick made out of small.
We pulled up to it and we
Not that
laughed so
impressive.
hard.
But it was a big brick. I will
Yes.
say that.
we're giving you the warning sign, guys. Warning sign. Yep. It's made out of brick, so we're just letting you guys know.
Spoiler.
Yes.
All right, we have.
Hey, it turned this 8-hour drive into a 16-hour drive.
Oh my goodness.
This is I like to go with my friends to the sports drome and go watch racing when we could watch racing. Hopefully
Yes.
soon enough. But just the local guys and like the very low league NASCAR and the figure eights and demolition derby and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I have lived in Kentucky for 30 years, so
Yeah.
watching buses race around and slam into each other. I live in Kentucky.
Have you ever seen lawnmower races?
Oh yes, I've seen one. Well, you're in Louisiana, so you kind of relate in the same way, right?
So see, Sassy, we definitely need a vacation. We need.
Oh
yeah, we have to get out there.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go ahead now. Real quick, I wanted to, I noticed people coming in the chat. Like I said, we had Papa Willie popped in, the Funko Bunker, Root Crew. There was
Anthony.
Anthony just plays.
Yes.
How are you, Anthony? And just kind of going through, making sure appreciate everybody being here and supporting and just hanging out and just showing some love. We appreciate it, guys. All right. So let's see.
What did I put next? No clue. All the concerts we went to.
Before this all happened, we go to concerts all the time.
Yes.
So this was just
all the
a
time.
sampling of went and saw Weird Al and
Garth
Brooks and the
Brooks
Struts and where was U2? You didn't put U2.
No, I didn't. I don't see U2.
They had U2.
You can say U2.
U2 is one of my favorite bands, and they had U2, Shake, Rattle, and Hum.
It was in Papa John's Stadium.
And they did the Joshua Tree. Scene,
Yes.
Right?
Oh, wow.
Start to the end, all the way through, live.
Yeah.
And so that was it was 400
It was pretty cool, though.
outside.
Yes.
And I went and saw 21 Pilots and Snoop Dogg with my daughter.
Yes.
She took me. I was like, I'll go see Snoop Dogg. I love Snoop Dogg.
Well, y'all both went up to that Bonneran Festival.
Bunbury
Festival.
Now, when you're doing your whatnot, I hear some of your music. I mean, you got some great selection of stuff going on too. So definitely, so concerts and music is a good thing for you guys as far as, I mean, that's something to get back to hopefully later on this year or into next year. But definitely concerts are something that we enjoy quite a bit.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I hope so. All
right, so we got...
this is, yes, 90%. The right side, no. There's some of them in there is from when we went on our tour that year that we're not supposed to talk about.
Well, no, okay. This is how big, right? This is how big of a U of L fan I am, right? So for 20 years, I've never missed a home game. I'm at every home game, basketball or football, whether it's 18 degrees or what, right? And then Carrie was into it for a couple years, pretty hardcore, because she went to school there, and she knew some of the players, and my daughter went to the basketball camp there and stuff. So she was big into it. So in 2012, we followed them around everywhere, and they lost in the Final Four in New Orleans, right?
Oh, I'm talking when they were in Memphis.
Well,
I was on my
after the fact.
Was it?
Yeah, because that was.
Or was that the next time that we went around?
2013 was when we went to every single game, including the championship.
Right, and that one in Memphis that they played in. I literally was driving home from Florida. You called me and said, "How about leaving at 8 a.m.?"
That was after when they joined the AAC.
Yes,
and we went to see the AAC tournament at FedEx Arena in Memphis, Tennessee. That was not the same as the tournament.
Oh, it wasn't?
No, where we went to Lucas Oil and all the different.
We went to Georgia.
We went everywhere.
And I'm talking; these are Tennessee, no matter how far they were. They were within 24 hours.
Yeah, we were in Atlanta.
We were home. We would drive there, get something to eat, go to the game, get back in the car, and drive home.
Oh
Yeah,
my goodness.
You realize I'm a sports fan, but man,
He loves his bed.
I love my college. I love my college football. I drive up to Indy.
But do you
whenever
love
the
your
Reds-
bed more?
Wait, I can't. Whenever the Washington Football Club plays, the Colts, I'm always up
Yes.
there watching that game. Or if they're anywhere close, or if Baltimore is anywhere close, I go watch them play.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Some more.
Football games.
Just
That's
football.
football U of L.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. A lot of Sea of Red. You know, awesome.
Oh, yeah.
One of our bosses has tickets right on the 50-yard line.
What?
And then another one of our bosses actually has one further back. Oh, look.
Yeah, these are.
This is your secret.
No, that's not a secret. That's just a hobby I have. Is
Your hobby.
I like RC cars, and
But I like hiking.
and I build like
So
scale.
we put them together. Oh, and that Herbie is mine.
And it has a GoPro.
That because you can tell it has a
film
GoPro.
What I'm doing, but I build those like scale crawlers. Like I make the little that have like little accessories that look like they're real accessories.
Oh,
and stuff.
yes, it
Little
looks like a
ladders.
miniature Hummer.
Land Rover.
Well, yeah, Land Rover. Yeah, but yeah,
So-
we love doing it.
Once again, just wanted to say King Bob, Duck Dodgers,
Yes, King.
Dr. Rivera Song,
Teresa.
Trouble is here,
Teresa.
Trouble Alert, Teresa Newell,
Dr. Riviera song. Riviera?
Dr. Rivera Song.
Yeah.
Okay, and let's see. All right.
The breweries.
No,
This is Four Roses.
yeah, that's making the bourbon.
And
Distilleries.
distilleries. Yeah, I don't know why I said breweries, but I don't know. You probably can't do it now. But when you'd go through Red Roses, when you went through what
Four
room?
Roses.
Four Roses. I don't know.
You know, they
I
take
don't
you through a
drink
tour and let you
much.
taste the mash and all that.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure you've been to some.
Have you been to any that you can do that?
No. I guess in Kentucky you take it.
Well, there's a lot of them
yeah,
here.
we have a lot of distilleries that make a lot of bourbon.
A lot of bourbon.
There's a lot, and we go to a lot of those. It's pretty fun.
Yeah. Oh, he likes it because you get double the shot.
Because with the tour at the end, you always get liquor.
You always
And a
get
glass,
the free shots.
So I get to drink it all because.
drive us there. Which one is this?
That's Castle and Key.
Yes.
And then that's Buffalo Trace.
Yep.
That's the other one. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
Very cool. Yeah, I like
But
that.
they're pretty cool to go out to because a lot of them are really old
Yeah.
or have like really old buildings on the property, and it's just like really cool looking.
It's fun.
Right.
It's part of the joy of living here.
Yeah.
That was more from just. That was Buffalo Trace, and
That's Copper
one
Kings.
they built recently in downtown Louisville called Copper Kings, and they make like gin and brandy.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Very
it's a
cool.
pretty cool place. They make them in these huge, like the whole bottom floor is just huge copper tubs. They opened a new bridge that connected Kentucky to Indiana.
And we walked it.
Yeah, so instead of like, it used to take like I'd go to my buddy Calvin's house and it would take an hour and 5 minutes, and then with the new bridge it takes 20 minutes.
Oh, wow.
So when it opened,
They had a whole parade with anybody and everybody. You had to buy tickets to go
yeah,
on
and
it,
you
I
walk
think.
across the bridge, and then they give you a little medal for being the
Yeah,
first
those
person to walk
medals we
across
have
the
around our
bridge.
neck are little gold medals for doing it. And he hung out with the little water guy. So that's us kind of having fun. Some of them from the water park we go to. We went through Axis one time. I love zip lining. He doesn't. We both hate heights, and I hate heights, but I'll zip line. I love going zip lining. So I just forced him into it. And then the pictures were on the animals. That was a joke for our daughter. She went to the mall with her friends and sent us pictures riding around the mall on those animals.
So we
So we went a few more days later and talked to the guy into letting us just drive it around and take videos and pictures, and then we give it right back.
So just want to say hi, Jeremy and Mitchie. Let's start a pop collection. John Slapshot Pops. I've seen him pop in. So saying hi to you guys.
Hello.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, Shep 3 pops.
Shep 3. Oh, this Oh, nice. Look at the
This is
colors.
Louisville.
Yeah, that's the walking bridge where they have that connects Kentucky to Indiana downtown.
And
Where
then
you
the,
can walk across, and there's like food and stuff on either end,
Oh
restaurants.
wow.
And then that's the Palace Theater where most of like the rock bands come play when we could have concerts. And that's just pictures of downtown Louisville.
Yeah.
Oh,
where'd he go?
oh, it's just us now. What's
Take
that?
over.
He left. He
Oh,
did
no.
not like those pictures.
Yeah, he was done. He's like, that's enough of downtown.
Sorry. No.
Welcome
I went
back.
to go do my to move the mouse, and I
yeah.
hit my thing real. I don't have a mouse. I need to get one, but all right, let me get that back here real
Touch
quick.
bad. Oh no.
Let's see here, video file. There we go. And
Hey, see you later, Joanna.
all right, Joanna. Let me go ahead and get this in.
Right past that.
Yeah.
Next one.
Yeah, you can go to the next one.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, we went
Well,
to the, we already
that's
talked
what we
about
were
that.
on. We were, that's the walking bridge.
Those are
That's
pictures of
downtown Louisville. Yeah, it's not very impressive. It's
Well, those
Look at that. I like with the sun. You know,
we
with the
don't have
sun.
like huge buildings or anything.
well, not huge buildings, but we have like the Muhammad Ali Center. We have the KFC Yum Center.
Yes,
those are big deal things, and we have like
Yeah.
Museum 21C and the Louisville Slugger Museum.
Hmm.
You could tell I kind of like where I live, right? Like I really do like where I live.
Yeah.
Like,
I like nature. See, I like nature.
and Rose Island is cool. It used to be an amusement park vacation place in the
Back in the
20s. So it's kind
20s
of
or
got
something? Yeah.
reclaimed by the earth, and you can go like walk around.
Oh, it is so cool.
It's kind of cool.
Because it's all some of it's still there, but still not. But they point out where all the buildings used to be, and we haven't made it to it yet. But I know somewhere in Charleston State Park, there's a old roller coaster that's been taken back
Seen that yet.
by the nature.
And then like Carrie with the dog on the bridge and stuff. That's across the street from our house.
Yeah, that's
We
actually
live
our nature
by a
preserve.
nature preserve.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. All right.
And then Rhea with the duck at the corner. That was
Oh, this was just I go to wrestling. I used to go to wrestling.
Well, you go to Ohio Valley,
Yeah.
and then you also when SmackDown and all those come here.
Well, I go to Ohio Valley, and then they have like New Albany Production House,
Yes.
where they had like I went and saw Vader and Jake the Snake and like some of the older guys, and it was pretty cool. And then I'd always go to SmackDown or Raw or whenever it's in town. But
What was your first experience with wrestling that got you like a little hooked? Something that like stood out?
yeah, when I was younger, this is a fun one. When I was younger, and me and my uncle Don lived behind me and my parents and my sister, right? So every time there was a pay-per-view on, my uncle Don, you remember they used to have those cable boxes that you could buy that were hacked?
Yeah.
You could get all the paper. I mean, there was only like 40 channels back then, and like they only had like 2 pay-per-views, but he had one that was like updated. So whenever there was a WCW, an NWA, or a WWE pay-per-view, we'd go over to my Uncle Don's house, and we'd all make cheese dip and hot dogs and sit around and watch. So back then, watching like Macho Man and Ric Flair and all those guys, that's how I grew up watching.
Yeah. I had an Uncle Don too, but he was more into music. But so I get some of that. But Uncle Don.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see here. So we got
when I go and I met, before the wrestling, you'd go meet like Kevin Owens and Sheamus, and
That's
I
at
waited-
Bubba Fest when you went.
I waited in
You
line
waited
for
4. Was it 4 or 5
Was
hours?
it 4? We got to look at that video.
Oh no, I kept leaving and going and doing my own thing.
Because she's like, "Why are you waiting so long for Chuck Norris?" And I said, "Because it's Chuck Norris."
yeah.
Like that's it. Like it's Chuck Norris.
We were
Like,
just standing there.
so it was Chuck Norris, and you know the reason we were standing there, because if there was a kid in the huge line, right, he'd let them come up first.
and
Anybody
military.
military,
Yes.
anybody like first responders, anybody, he said, "You come straight to the front of the line."
Yeah.
So for a lot of the time, we were waiting for him, and then of course all the other celebrities had to come meet Chuck Norris.
Oh yeah, so he'd
So,
take a break and go
photo
say
ops in
hi.
between. But I'm like, it's Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, I'm getting his autograph.
They had wolves, and so I went and visited the wolves. I paid money just so I could go hang out with the wolves while he was over there waiting in line.
Well, that was like one of the first real cons you went to.
I left you with the camera too.
This is my buddy Jeff Gaither. He's an artist. I think Umpty and a few other knew who he was. But,
Yeah.
He worked with Ed Roth and did like Rat Fink and all those different kind of toys way back when. But he lives here in Louisville, and each year they have this derby contest for the Kentucky Derby, where businesses sponsor a giant fiberglass horse. And then they have artists who then design the horse. And then after it, the company bids on it in an auction for charity and then usually displays it.
Yeah.
Wow.
And followed by that is a toy show where they take like custom Kid Robot Dunnies or Monies or any of those, and then the artist customizes them to look similar to the horse that he customized.
Yeah.
And that's another charity auction as well.
That's cool.
That's awesome.
And we do a lot of supporting local artists anyways. A lot of our house has it.
Oh, there's your twin.
That is our trip. Alexis and I September in 2019, before all that started going on, we went out to New York and we spent 4 days. But yeah, I think in the next slide, there's a picture of me with my backpack. See, I do wear my backpacks. I made her take that picture. So it's like nobody believes I carry these around. And then, yeah, I gave her milk bones. And then that picture where I'm standing with her, that's the first time ever I had tried vegan ice cream. We found this one, we were walking down the road and found this little tiny place, and it was so freaking good. Well, I got strawberry.
She's vegan, right?
Yes, she is vegan, so everything we ate had to have half vegan, half regular food.
That was
This was our last trip through Texas.
yeah, we just took pops everywhere.
We did, yeah. Well, those two pops went everywhere with us.
Yeah.
They went to the beach. They went right where they're at on that granite is in Galveston, Texas, and it's where they have those big pieces of granite.
Yeah, you don't go swimming there.
No. My brother even told me, he's like, Carrie, when we were younger, he goes, no,
that was the Galveston.
do not go near that water. I'm like,
Yeah.
all I did was go down the stairs, and I was on top of those granite pieces to take
flip
that
cake.
picture.
I
so.
do a flip, Ezra. I do agree, but it just depends on.
And then that animal, my mom's new husband, won on one of the games, and he gave it to me.
Oh, nice.
And it's funny because we even have a picture on top of that where we're sitting at a bar,
yeah,
and it's sitting next to me, and I'm holding on to it like it's my date.
All right.
And they all just look at me funny. And then we have the Alamo. We went to Gas Monkey because you wanted to go to Gas Monkey. I'm from Texas, and I have always, my places were Marble Falls, Austin area, Dallas, and Houston. That's where I grew up. Is between those.
All the car places that were on
my dad lives in Missouri City. So
oh really?
Yeah. So I remember going there a few times when I was younger.
Oh yeah.
So.
I think that was in Fort Worth.
Was that a tattoo on your leg, Adam?
Yeah, I got
Yeah, he has a tattoo on his leg.
It's a little bigger than that now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we found this sign, and I made him pull over just so I could take that picture. And then I'd never won a carnival game, and I won that alien, and I was so excited because we walked up, and she had to pick my age.
Oh yeah,
didn't pick my age, and I was so excited. So I had my little alien.
I love those. Those are awesome because sometimes they're like, okay, I can't. You're like, you're not going to get it, so go ahead and try the age. I love those games. I remember Great America. We used to always do that.
Oh yeah.
One time I won at a carnival here in Sacramento. I shot out the the stars with a BB gun, and I won a bike. And so I was like, nowadays it's just they give you these stuffed animals, but I mean, we won a bike, and I was like, so I had to put it to get it at the end of the night. I had to take it up to customer service and save it. But it was, I miss those days. I miss.
Oh yeah. Well, there's a play where those games were. There wasn't mini games, but it was at, I can't remember where it was. What is that one? Kiana Walk or something? Boardwalk?
Yeah.
Oh, it started with a K. I can't remember what it's called. But as soon as Gilbert saw it, Dainster TV, he knew exactly where we were. That is actually in Houston. We found a fountain, and we're good at sitting somewhere, and I'm trying to take a picture. He starts making faces, so then I start making faces, and then I tell him I'm going to get him back, and then I make pictures like that and post them to Facebook. But it's the fun we're having. I think it's because it's really windy. There was a gust of wind not too long ago. It was pretty freaky looking.
Oh, wow.
I noticed it from the kitchen.
Oh, wow.
This is one of the main reasons why we went back was in February of 2019, my father passed away. Well, my family has land out in Marble Falls. And growing up, that was my place. Like, we were there, if not every weekend, every other weekend. Well, it's crazy now going back because one of my cousins actually owns some land. And then I have another younger cousin that actually has a piece of land right next to it. And he's the one who has the deer. The picture where you can see my car, that is, I was staying at one point when I went down there all by myself right after it happened for a service. And my cousin put me up in their Airbnb at the back of, like, near the back portion of his living property.
Oh, wow.
And pretty much what you're looking at was what I woke up to. And I don't know if you can see it, but the cows were physically coming in. So I would literally wake up to the sun coming up and the cows walking up, because right on the other side of my car is where they're fed.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So I literally woke up to the cows coming home. And I even told my cousin, I said, I think that did a lot for me. This is the video you have to see because you've never seen a deer act like this, and it acts like a dog.
Hi, Izzy. How are you
Her name
doing
was
this
Izzy.
morning? How you doing? You being a
And
good
she'd
girl?
meet me every morning when I'd walk around the
Good night?
property.
Aw.
Yeah, hi, Izzy. Hi. Rita, hi. Love you.
And she'd give me kisses on the.
She's so
That's what she
cute.
would do when she'd go out of frame. She was giving me
She
a
let
kiss
you
on the
pet
cheek.
her? See? She loves getting petted. She's
It'd be
a
crazy. She'd be
sweetheart.
off, and you could call her,
She's
and
hungry.
she'd come
Hi,
running.
Izzy.
That's cool. I love that.
That was like the best experience ever. This was
Yeah.
our last trip to Florida, right here.
Oh.
This was, well, our last vacation before the whole virus kind of thing. It was actually our first vacation, just him and I. So we took full advantage of it. I took him on that trip around Texas, and then we came back and we did things we hadn't done there yet. Like, they have those little cars you can drive down the 2-lane road on the on the breezeway. It's almost a sandbar by where they live.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was. And then we always go to McGuire's every time we're in Pensacola.
All right. So that's awesome right there.
Yeah.
This
That's us in a nutshell.
the
Without
deer,
props.
the deer was awesome. Because they can be so skittish, and it's just like you try to get close to them. I mean, that deer is like, that pet. It's that you want to be able to have on a farm like that, and or places that allow that. So that is amazing. Absolutely 100. All right. Well, we appreciate that slideshow. It was awesome. It gives us a great, insight. That was absolutely a lot of fun. So, Sassy, you have a couple of questions?
Yeah, just a couple to let everybody know a little bit more about you. Like maybe how long have you been married?
What?
How long have we been married, Adam?
This year will be 24 years.
Yes.
And where did you guys meet?
In high
High
school.
school.
You were in what, 10th grade, and I was in 11th?
Yes.
12th?
Yeah.
12th. Yeah, she was in 10th, I was in 12th.
And where are you guys originally from?
I'm originally from Texas.
And I'm originally born in Arizona.
Okay. And I know we talked about Alexis. Is she your only?
Yeah.
Yes, she is.
Okay.
We had a girl.
That was it. One and done.
Yep.
And I know we kind of talked about Funkos, how you like Rick and Morty. What are some other lines that you like to collect?
What don't I like? I really like the sports pops, especially the basketball and football ones. I really like WWE pops.
I was going to say
Oh
wrestling.
yeah, we know that for
Yeah,
sure.
I do definitely like the WWE pop. I also do like Pop Rocks, and of course the Freddies and all that.
Yeah, we
too.
share
But,
those.
it's kind of hit or lately I've been in. I like the WandaVision ones. I've been getting all those. All the Always Sunny in Philadelphia. So
You've been getting me all the Snoopy ones. I actually have a new Snoopy
she
one
likes
up on the table.
Snoopy ones, so I've been getting all the Snoopy ones.
But your top favorite is Care Bears, though, right, Carrie?
Yes.
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 You don't really collect a whole lot, but you collect like certain things that remind
I'm
you of
going
your
to tell you
childhood.
that I was organizing my pop room, right? Because I'm going to do a collection tour video, so I needed to clean and organize my pop room. And she has more pops than you think. And as I go
Because I have all the
through them,
Rainbow Bright
it's like-
ones. I do have Rainbow Bright. I have, what other one was
Well, you
there?
have Rainbow Bright.
Strawberry shortcakes.
all the strawberry
Every single
shortcake.
one of them. Well, those are my
Almost
shows
all-
from when I was young.
All the Royal Family ones.
Yes.
All the Snoopy ones and Peanut ones. She also has like the flocked Yogi Bears and all the different Huckleberry Hound ones and the Winnie the Pooh ones.
He was just as
Yeah, we'll say that she doesn't anything Dumbo. Every Dumbo pop, of course, except those like $2,000 ones, obviously. But she has all the Dumbo pops. I mean, she has a lot of pop. Like she'll play.
I have my own
like she
shelf
doesn't.
in your room.
2 now. 2.
Oh, is it 2 now?
2 shelves. She has a lot more pop. Oh, the Inspector Gadget ones.
Yes.
Yeah. See, I was.
Well, I more collect on nostalgia.
The Coke ones.
Yeah.
Well, nostalgia.
Yeah.
Everything you've rattled off is like from my childhood.
Right, but
situation.
you play it off like, oh, I just got Care Bears. I'm like, no, you have like 50 pops. What I classify that as pops that she collects that I would not own if it wasn't for her telling me to keep them. Like the
there's
Freddies
ones I've
and
told
stuff
you you're
like
not
that
allowed
we
to
might
get rid
both
of.
like, but we'll pull one and she'll be like, well, you can't get rid of that one. Like she liked Steve Irwin.
Yes.
So we got all the Steve Irwin, and then one day out of mystery box,
nostalgia.
I
I'm
pulled
telling you.
the Culture sticker in.
When I was young, I remember coming home from school and putting Crocodile Hunter on. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
What
and her Loungefly.
Yes,
That's
and then
stuff
I've
with
gotten Loungefly that's gotten out of hand.
And what's your favorite launch fly, though?
We had just talked about
I really like my Peanuts,
the Snoopy ones.
but my Flower and Thumper has to be my favorite.
You told me the other day it was Snoopy.
Well, I like my Snoopy. But then after we had actually gotten off the phone with you, I looked at him and I was like, I wanted to say it, but I couldn't remember what that skunk's name is.
Thinking about
it starts with
like
and I'm like,
Flower.
okay,
It's Flower.
Right, okay, so there's one Thumper and Flower little set, right? That's it, right? And not many
No, they
of
have a
them.
Thumper bag now.
Not many of them does she want like
I don't want all of them.
all of them, except for like Snoopy
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter if it's a Christmas one or a holiday one or anything, right? She wants that
I want
Snoopy
Snoopy.
one. And that's how I classify it when she's like, what's my favorite purse? Because she has all the Snoopy Pops.
Mhm.
And when there's 14 different Christmas backpacks, the only one she wants is the Snoopy one.
Right.
So, in my opinion, you know, and the Winnie the Pooh runs a close second because you want almost all the Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
Well, no, more of Eeyore, Piglet, Tigger, Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, sometimes,
That covers
but
the whole
yeah.
Winnie the Pooh.
I know.
See? Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. One more question. I think I have a couple more, but one main one is how long have you been doing YouTube? Like, when did you start?
June 23rd, 2019.
Yep.
Oh, I was told to ask what other things that Carrie likes to collect from
What-
the kitchen.
Oh, nice.
Because you spoke up. No.
Carrie has an addiction with collecting appliances that do one thing.
Well,
No,
those things
no.
that just make cupcakes.
Right, one thing.
Or they
So I
just
like-
make dog treats.
Right,
Or they just make bagels.
right.
Yeah.
She has lots of those that just
You want to make a waffle? Yeah, why not?
to just make one thing. That's it. Like cake pops or quesadillas
Yes.
or anything, just it does one thing.
I have a whole cabinet full of them.
Yeah.
So.
They never part. They never go
Right.
away. She
Yeah.
complains about how much.
Well, and I love the as seen on TV.
Yeah, as seen on TV products too.
I love
But
those.
most of those one-off things are as seen on TV. products.
So like the sham wow, where it just soaks everything up 200 times.
No. See, the ShamWow does more than one thing.
Oh,
It's multi-purpose. Now, if the ShamWow only wiped up water, and then there was a series of ShamWows that each wiped up only one thing,
You are
she'd be
me.
down. She'd be ready. You're like, I must have all of them.
Oh, I have all the different Swiffers that do different things around the house. Yeah, I collect things that just do one thing. That is
Yeah,
true.
we have a lot of utensils that do one thing.
Yeah. They're not very useful at all.
There we go. None of them turn me into a mech Rick.
all right. What else you got, Sass?
I think that is it. We can probably run the quiz real quick.
Ooh.
Okay, we are going to run a quiz. I do have to pull that up, but we did have a game for them as well. But so while I'm pulling the quiz up, guys, if you have not known, McDorks, they're on the road to 1K.
Oh,
So
no.
make sure if you guys get a chance, check them out. So we definitely show them some love there. We're getting them close to 1K. I know K&L is on the road to 800. So definitely a lot of people in the streams and in the chat. Show them some love, guys. Hit that like button. Let me go ahead and I'll pull that up. Sassy, anything else you want to talk about? Mention? What's got going on while I'm pulling that up?
If y'all want to talk about anything y'all have coming up while we have a little bit of time.
Jeez. Tomorrow video is going to be a collection tour because everybody keeps asking me for it. So
His whole entire collection.
I've been organizing and straightening up the room a little bit and getting things in more of a makes sense to do a collection tour video. So hopefully in a little bit after we get off the live, I'm going to go do that video.
That'll be awesome.
And then Saturday, I got a live on Cody's channel. Just hang out and play some games.
Hopefully I'll be back to making videos next week. We've been busy. And then by the time I get to the day that I need to make the video, I'm so worn out I don't feel good anymore. I've hit a point that I don't feel good. So then I want to rest that day. And so that's why y'all haven't seen them. But I promise I'm going to get back to them.
I loved your little room tour. That was nice.
Thank you.
That was nice. I love
I just can't wait to start using it. So
Yeah.
I'll put that in the chat. And then we go ahead and share. Audio. Where are we at? Chrome tab, popping around the world.
Watching
Not that
What's up,
one.
Lumberjack?
Hey, Lumberjack.
Hey, Lumberjack. Let's see here. All right. It's when you have a couple of things up, it's like you're trying to figure out which one is the right one.
I have a feeling on that, dude.
Oh, yes.
Look at the whatever it is.
I know sometimes Scare's like, not that one, Adam. No, it's this.
Oh, last Wednesday, he cleared all the screens. And I'm like, what just happened?
Yeah. No, I know it gets well. Like I said, we did have one live stream when Sassy and I were for about a half an hour. We were talking to ourselves, and everybody's like, "When are they coming on? You know, what's going on?" I mean, we're just kind of rocking and rolling, so we had to rewind and do it all over. So, all right. So this is, guys. This is joinmyquiz.com. It's going to be 10 questions based on some of the information we provided. The top 3 will go on to the wheel, and how that works at the end of the month. We'll spin the wheel. The person that wins, we're going to be sending them out something from myself and Sassy, just as tokens from Pop In Around the World. It could be something as a trinket. It could be, there's all kinds of things it could be. But we just wanted to show our love for you guys being able to come in and support. So this is something that we're doing. So definitely you get an opportunity, and hey, you can always guess, if you kind of missed early on, you can always take your guess, stab at it, but it will be the top 3. So it is going to be competitive. So we got that. All right. Let me get rid of that one. All right. So Sassy, we got 14 in right now. 15's going through still. So you let me know, Sassy, when we run it, because once again, women, you guys rock, and Sassy, she's always on top of things. That's how we do it, right?
Yep.
Women rock. We got that month where, my mom raised me, so I'm always very supportive. Always very loving. Like I said, women are leaders. Women are strong. Definitely we have that. And, Sassy, definitely you rock 100%. And then, and Carrie, like I said, we have a lot of people who are glad that you're here. They wanted to just kind of, they're just telling you right now, they're giving you that love. So we definitely have everybody in the chat, get in there. Sassy will tell me when to run it. All right. So, Adam, so many different fandoms. I mean, and obviously with Rick and Morty. Now, I haven't had a chance to really enjoy that. Like, I've seen a couple of episodes of that show. I don't get to watch a lot of TV. It's just something I just haven't had the luxury of doing. But the episodes that I did watch, seem pretty damn funny. How has that show been for you, being the fact that you're number one fan? And what draws you to that show?
Because it's just stupidness and silliness. And even now, in these times more than ever, it's like, I don't watch much TV either, right? I didn't watch a whole lot of TV really before YouTube, but especially after YouTube.
You don't have time for
With everything else I do, I don't really have time. But when I do watch TV, I really don't want it to be anything close to reality, right?
Yeah.
Even before this, right? That's why we all watch superhero shows or Rick and Morty cartoons. And I always loved, cartoons like The Simpsons and Rick and Morty and Family Guy and F is for Family.
Yeah, you like all of those.
I watch all of those different cartoons, but usually save them up and binge them when I have a lazy day rather than watch them ongoing.
And that's rare nowadays.
The only thing we watch ongoing is I like The Masked Singer.
Yeah, we watched The Masked Singer, and we watched The Masked Dancer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love those. Those are 2 of my favorites.
Oh, have you been watching this season?
Spoil it for anybody.
No, I haven't seen anything yet. I just finished watching the Masked Dancer on I had to binge watch.
The Masked Dancer was pretty fun. It was harder to guess them.
Yeah, for sure.
This season of Masked Dancer is Masked Singer.
Yeah.
All right, Josh.
Yeah, go ahead and run it. It's 20. 20
All right, guys, we're gonna run it, so be ready to go.
I definitely like the Masked Singer more than the Masked Dancer for sure.
Oh yeah. I knew they were.
So now, Adam and Carrie, I just wanted to kind of ask you, as you know, being the fact, high school sweethearts, you guys have been together for a long time, you guys are, really in sync with each other. Was there ever a time, like a dating moment, where, maybe you guys had a situation that happened, like, I don't know, keys in the car or something that, funny moment that kind of popped up?
Yeah, it was, I guess, when I had a Mustang and it caught on fire. Kind of burnt up a little bit and burnt up some of her like ID and social security card and stuff like that. It was it wasn't as funny at the time, but it's more funny now looking back on it because it's just one of those stories. It was pretty funny though. I mean, I was just like shaking my head at the whole situation.
So what kind of car were you having in high school? I know for me, having a Chevy Nova was one of my first cars that I got an opportunity to drive around. Unfortunately, the speaker wire got caught into my around my ankle, and I, as a 16-year-old kid, I started reaching down below. I hit the curb and ran right into a telephone pole, and so I had to do some work on the car. But at the time, we were also moving to Colorado, and so my mom, made the decision that we had to sell the car to somebody else who was going to fix it, and kind of go from there. So from there, I ended up getting a scooter. So going from a Chevy Nova to a scooter, you got to love it, right?
Yeah, big difference.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, that definitely having, my friend had a Mustang, and I know, I went to school in Southern California. So growing up and just having stuff like that, when you look at it today, like my kid, he's going to not be driving anytime soon, but he wants to drive a motorcycle. So we kind of go back and forth because, his mom's like, no way. And I'm kind of like, you got to have to let him, spread the wings a little bit, so I'm kind of back and forth,
Yeah, I wanted to do a motorcycle, but just never. I figure, we have an ongoing joke that IT people should not drive motorcycles. So, no motorcycle things around. Stay safe.
All right, so we have 16 out of 22 are done as we got right now. So looks like Christina Payne is right there. Nancy's out there. Let's start a pop collection. Cisco, yeah boy. We got King Bob, What the Pop, and Dr. Rivera song. So they're battling it out right now. So got that. So like I said, they are almost done. So we have 18 of them just finished. There's about 3 more left. So this should be popping in pretty good right now. And then we should get, it doesn't look like there's been any changes yet, so we'll see. We have 4 more that need to finish, 3 more now. All right. So now growing up with animals and stuff like that, Carrie, have you ever thought about wanting to be like a veterinarian or working in shows with animals?
No. We figured out why the dog has been barking, I believe.
No.
Oh.
The cat's not locked in a room somewhere? No. I don't know why my dog's barking so much. She's being a pain tonight. I don't know if it's because the weather is bad.
Oh, that might be.
Then she just like tries to climb up on top of me. So Carrie was worried the cat was somewhere. Maybe that's what the dog's problem was. I don't know. The dog is
complain. The cat doesn't have something.
I don't know what the dog wants. She's just being a butt.
No, but I heard the noise she just heard. That's the weirder thing. It's like almost like I heard something.
Okay, so let me see.
It's because the wind. Puppy, now I home.
Yeah. Ours
it looks like, I don't know. So I'm waiting to see. Okay, so Dallas is still playing. Well, we're waiting on Dallas right now. Dallas is still playing. There's movement going with Dallas, so I'm still waiting on that. But right now, it looks like we have Nancy, Christina Payne, and Let's Start a Pop Collection as the top three.
Oh,
So we'll see if it finishes out that way. But yeah, so Carrie, have you ever thought about like getting into like veterinarian or working with animals, performing or anything like that? Like like they have amusement parks here in near me in Vallejo that do a lot of performing with tigers and dolphins and things like that.
Well, I actually did. When I was in 8th grade, I was determined I was going to be going to school to be a veterinarian. I was set with it. I was so set with it that back when I was in 8th grade, I went to a Catholic school, and our city had where different businesses signed up when you could go intern for a few weeks during school hours. So you'd actually arrive to school and then you'd pretty much get a ride to wherever you went. I actually did it in a vet's office. I got to see neuters. I got to see spades.
Oh,
and I'm talking, we are in there just watching him the whole entire time. And that was pretty fun, but I found out how long you had to go to school. That changed my decision very quick because I didn't think, I was like, I'm not one who likes school that much. I know it's important, but I was so excited to get out of school.
like that duck.
Yeah.
So that kind of made my decision for me by that time I got older.
Okay. So we do have Nancy, Christina Payne, and Let's Start a Pop Collection as the top three. So where did Adam and Carrie meet? High school was the answer for that one. How many kids do they have? It is 1. So it looks like everybody got that one correct. Where was Adam originally from? Arizona. We did have some Texas and Florida. Let's see here. Where is Carrie originally from? We have Texas and Wyoming.
Yeah, so
We got a couple of Wyoming votes. What Loungefly bag is Carrie's favorite? So we had a couple of Stay Puffed, but with Snoopy was the overall. When did Adam start up on YouTube? June 2019. Had that in there. What is Adam's favorite Funko line?
Everybody knows that one.
Well, we did have one person thought maybe Iron Man, and we had a couple of.
like
Cup
Iron Man.
2 had said WWE.
Yeah, I don't like all of those, but yes, Rick and Morty.
Yes.
Rick and Morty's. So, what is Carrie's favorite Funko line? So, obviously, she does like Disney, but Care Bears is the top at this point in time. Like I said, there's always, we create our Funko lines, and there's always things that we want to collect. You never know what we might like down the road, right?
Yeah.
How long have they lived in Kentucky? So we had some that picked 10 years, 20 years. It was all over the place. 15 years.
Most of them, 9 of them picked at 28.
28 years, yes. All right. How long have Adam and Carrie been together? So we have 5 picking at 25. We have some at 28 and 23. Now, did I get this one right or wrong? I can't remember.
Well, okay, we've been together for 25 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Not
it would
23.
be like
We've been
in August of this year, we'd be married 24, right? But we were together 2 years before that, so that's 26.
Yeah, it is.
So,
Well,
You don't know how to
23.
add. Don't ever ask him to add on the spot.
what do you mean? I just
Right.
don't
let's
ask.
see. Can I
We were on the
remove that?
phone, you said 25.
So-
I'm just going with it.
So you guys get an opportunity to be on the wheel, guys. That'll be next week, right? Sassy, did we get spin winners?
No.
Or, okay, the week after.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I did have set up for you guys is I have a game that I wanted to test your knowledge a little bit, just see how high. If you guys were to actually be on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, we're doing our version of let's pop in around the world style of questionnaire. And I wanted to see you guys would be able to work together as a team like you do. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up this intro here. Let's see, where am I? All right. So what we have here, let me make sure I got this down. All right. So I have a questionnaire. All right. And I want to, I don't know if it's, hopefully it won't pop in. I can do this correctly. So it's, can you answer the questionnaire? So the first question we have for you guys, now we want to see how high you guys can climb up. Now in the chat, what we're going to do is we're going to have you guys guess how high you think, if Adam and Carrie can climb all the way up and become the millionaires, or if they might get stumped. But we do have, like I said, we have the 200 round, 300 round, 400 round. It keeps climbing up. You got the 125,000, 250,000, 500,000, and then we go from there. So the first question we have is, Funko was created in what year? We have A, 1994, B, 1995. Let me double check. I want to bring this up on the Zoom here.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to give you I'm going to give you just, I'm going to read it to you, but at the same time, I'm just going to kind of go and see if you can see it.
Oh, Nancy says hit present.
Oh, thank you, Nancy. That's all right. Thank you, Nancy. I appreciate that.
There we go.
All right, so let me pause that real quick. Let me go back. Sorry, hold on, guys. I know. Now it's something we're playing with. I found this at work, and I wanted to kind of play around with it. So we are testing. And so what I want to do, so Funko was created in what year? So A, 1994, B, 1998, C, 1995, or D, 1997?
Yeah, I'm going to be a horrible Funko person if I get this wrong. Horrible. I'm trying to think back to
Because
that.
I know there's night.
Well, when he started
95.
doing the bobbleheads and everything. So I'm going to go with 97.
Huh? 94.
You want to go with 94?
I don't know. You go with whatever you want to go with, because I have no clue.
All right, we'll go with 97.
Okay, so they're gonna say D, 97. So let's see what we got here.
I don't think it was.
So it was March 6th, 1998. So that's your little warm up one right there. But it was March 6th, 1998.
Then Funko's been alive.
Okay. All right, so we got this one here. All right. So the greatest wrestling event of all time, WrestleMania, took place in what year? A, 1986, B, 1988, C, 1982, or D, 1985?
I know last WrestleMania we were talking about this, but don't ask me to remember it because I don't know.
God, was the first WrestleMania in like 85?
Okay, so we're going to go with 85. Let's see where we got here. 1985.
Good job.
All right. Let's see here. So the next question that comes up. Do that right here. So Hulk Hogan won his first title in this arena. So A, the Pontiac Silverdome, B, Reliant Astrodome, C, the Madison Square Garden, Memorial Sports Arena.
That's all you.
No clue.
So if you were in New York, Adam, and you were watching the Hulk Hogan, you would probably see him win his first title.
No, I know it's MSG.
So
see,
so here we go, Madison Square Garden, and okay, what color is the Wish Care Bear for the month of April? A, pink, B, green, C, purple, or D, teal?
I don't know.
The Wish Bear?
I know it's not purple, and I know it's not pink. Teal?
So we're gonna go teal. Let's see.
The lucky.
And teal is the answer. That is correct.
Well, I know what all the other ones were. The Wish Bear, I could never know.
Care Bears movie, it came out in what year? What year did Care Bears movie? A, 1985, B, 1981, C, 1988, or D, 1990?
I want to say it was 85.
All right. Let's see here. 1985. There you go.
I was 5.
Okay. What year did Rick and Morty come out? A, 2011, B, 2010, C, 2013, or D, 2012?
That would have to be like C. Pretty sure it's C.
I'm going to go with C, 2013. That's correct. Now, like I said, they'll come up A's, but it's I just put the answers in. So, all right. What is Rick's last name on Rick and Morty?
That would be B.
B, Sanchez.
Yeah, boy.
It wasn't Rick. Yeah, boy. Okay.
Yeah, boy.
Sanchez. All right. So they're climbing, guys. They got $2,000. Here we go. Now, which game did Rick and Morty play in the final episode of season 3? A, Roblox, C, Minecraft, B, League of Legends, or D, Dead Rising?
That is all you. I do not watch that show.
Oh man, C.
And the answer is Minecraft. C. That is
Look
correct.
at you.
I'm like,
All right.
How are you?
In the Anatomy Park episode, which theme park ride does Rick care about the most? A, Rick's River Journey, C, the Love Tunnel, D, Splash Mountain, or B, Pirates of the Pancreas?
C.
The Love Tunnel.
C. Yeah. C.
You're saying a Love Tunnel? Is the Pirates of the Pancreas?
What? You said you
Shame
knew
on me.
it.
Shame on me.
Yeah. Pirates of the Pancreas.
You said you knew it.
Now, Carrie, how many original Care Bears are there? A, 10, B, 9, C, 7, or D, 8?
We were just talking about this.
See, it's weird because really they really only emphasize 5 now.
Yeah.
But I think there was C.
So you said C?
Yeah, why not? Because I'm not sure. I can't remember then.
It was
No,
8. 8 was the one. Okay. Which major interstates run through Louisville? A, 85, 385, 276.
D.
You know, when you do all those.
All right.
We drive
What
every
would-
one of those every day.
What was your first Loungefly review? A, Thumper and Flower, B, Ewok, C, Winnie the Pooh, or D, Stay Puft?
Come on.
It was Winnie the Pooh, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it was
Okay,
C.
it was Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh. All right.
Thank you for helping me.
All right. Now, what actor was born in Kentucky? So you have A, George Clooney, B, Ellen DeGeneres, C, Lil Wayne, D, Peyton Manning.
A, George Clooney.
Well, it's definitely not B
George-
or C because
Yes, it is
Well-
George Clooney. George
It's
Clooney
funny
is
when
right.
he's here,
Yeah, it's
it
a huge
usually is on the news,
Yeah, it's a huge deal.
but he usually comes a lot around Derby, but he comes at other times during the year as well. So
I think Johnny Depp is one too that some people have said is, if I'm not mistaken. But
I want to say it's him as well.
what is the name of the river steamboat? A, Steamboat Willie, B, African Queen, C, Bella Louisville, D, Steamboat Minnehaha.
Bella Lowell.
All right. And so it is Bella Louisville. All right, so we're climbing, guys. Here's the big 500,000 answer. Which of the following Care Bears is not an original character from the TV series? A, Harmony Bear, B, Laugh-A-Lot Bear, C, Birthday Bear, D, Love-A-Lot Bear.
I wouldn't know.
I want to say it's A or C. I want to say there was a birthday bear. I cannot remember though. I know there was a Love-A-Lot, and I know because I remember the song, but
But this was not an original character from the TV series.
TV.
oh no, I watched the TV series.
It would be. I'm gonna say it would be A.
That's what
It wasn't
I
a
was
Harmony
thinking. Because
Bear.
why would you
guys saying Harmony Bear now? Okay,
Yeah.
so let me see what
That's one of those
came up.
PC things that's now.
No, it's Laugh.
They said Laugh-A-Lot Bear.
It was Laugh.
Now, like I said, I don't know a lot about the Care Bears, so I'm just kind of looking at pulling trivia, and you know how sometimes
Oh
like
no,
things
I
are
know.
good.
No,
Well,
I
yeah.
don't know. I mean,
But that's what they say. I was laugh a lot better, so that's
oh,
kind
I
of what
believe you. I don't know any different anyway. I wouldn't. I would just be a random guess.
But I
Now,
have
whether or not Sassy's going to write the check,
8.
here,
Oh,
per natives.
Yeah, Johnny Depp is born in Owensboro, Kentucky, which isn't that far from here.
So per natives, they say that this particular item was created in Louisville. A, apple pie. B, cheeseburgers. C, barbecue pulled pork. Or D, lasagna.
What would you say?
I would. I honestly don't know the answer to this. I would. I mean, I would assume that they would say B.
See, I'd say A.
Well, we're gonna
Because
take
that's more southern.
so we're gonna take Adam said B first, so we got to go with that. So we're gonna pick B, cheeseburger.
What?
So yes, the cheeseburger was per natives. They feel that they created the cheeseburger. There was a little article on that. It actually was originated in California, somewhere southern. But there was a person that did create some kind of a cheeseburger that they did say originated in Louisville. So that was a fact that I did come about and found. So
yeah, and that's kind of where I figured out just based on product of elimination.
Lasagna. That one was funny.
Lasagna was not created in Kentucky, and barbecue is not.
No,
any kind of barbecue is not created here because
there's only a select few places that we will even go to.
Yeah, that have good barbecue.
All right. So now what we wanted to do, now we know a lot of times you guys hang out and you guys are the best of best, you know, with each other. But sometimes you have to go head to head. And sometimes you're going to have to see who's going to come out on top. So this next game that we have, we're going to kind of, you know, I was going to do a little bit longer version, but we will speed it up, of course. It's basically Sassy's going to put 30 seconds on the clock. Okay. And you're going to have 30 seconds. Each of you will get a turn to name. I have a cards here. So you're going to go head to head. So for example, I would say name celebrities with facial hair. You're going to name as many of them as you can in 30 seconds. Sassy has a tab, so we're going to see who might come out on top in regards. So you have 30 seconds on the clock. And so do you want Carrie to go first or Adam?
Ladies first.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So 30 seconds will be on the clock.
But you say the question first, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna say the question first. Yes. Okay. Now, obviously, now the question is: celebrities who have done voiceovers for animations. Celebrities who have done voiceovers for animations.
All right,
So
go.
we will begin now.
Drew Carey. I went blank of anybody, any celebrity.
Because really, you could just
Anybody. I could start spewing out anybody. And there are even ones that I can see their face. But that's it.
You just think of the cartoon movies.
Oh, I'm trying. And I can see their face. I know even who's from here.
Done.
I'm not thinking of who it
30
is.
seconds is up.
All right, so we got one. So now Adam just needs two. I can see the round.
You just need
I
two.
just need two.
You just
Oh, I need two. So can
All right.
I go?
And he can, if he wants to name as many as he can. But two takes it. So, are you ready?
And does it have to be different than the one she said? All right.
Think of those Funko lines. All right, here we go.
I know Brad Pitt did it. I know The Rock
He did it?
too.
Yeah, he did Moana.
The Rock did, and now why am I drawing? I only needed two, but I mean, really, just about everybody.
I know. And
Dax
I can't think of the
Shepard.
people.
Dax Shepard.
Who's the chick from here?
The chick from Hunger Games.
Yes, what's her name?
Jennifer Lawrence.
She's done one, hadn't she?
You're not supposed to help me.
Well, you've already passed me. Might as well.
Toy Story.
That's it.
Yeah, and Tom Hanks.
All right.
His face.
You're
from
done.
Cheers.
George Wendt. All right. So we have so Carrie is up. So we're gonna do head-to-head celebrities who have hosted their own TV show.
You ready?
And go.
Yep.
Go.
Ellen, Kelly Clarkson. Jay Leno.
Drew Barrymore.
Drew Barrymore. Did she have one? No, she didn't have one
She
yet.
had the Drew Barrymore.
Yes, she did. Ricky Lake. I've got 5.
All right. That's it.
I'm prouder of myself that I got a hand.
All right.
Now 5
let's
more
see.
I didn't name.
So let's now it goes to Adam.
All right.
Now- Should we should we give them the same question, right? We want to continue that. So all right. And here we go.
Go.
Arsenio Hall, Jimmy Kimmel, Adam Carolla. I'm thinking Craig Kilborn, because he was a celebrity before. Joel McHale. If that,
These people have no clue who they
Talk
are.
Soup is considered that too. Then you have Jimmy Fallon, right? Because
Yes, you just beat me. Okay.
Yep. That's
All
it.
right.
I'll just
The co-host cheated.
Well, I don't know. Was David Letterman a celebrity before he hosted a show?
No.
Because when Jimmy Kimmel got his own talk show, you were like, "That's weird," right? Because he was just the goofy guy with Adam Carolla on Comedy Central. Right? And
I
Adam
don't
Carolla-
remember David Letterman. I don't know. I'm trying to think.
I mean, I remember watching David Letterman when I was young, but the only experience I ever had with him was his show. You know, like
Yeah,
my parents would let me stay up late and watch the show on Fridays.
I found another one. Johnny Carson.
Johnny Carson.
He wasn't funny.
All right, Carrie. Celebrities who have appeared in The Simpsons. Celebrities who have appeared in The Simpsons.
You ready?
You know this.
She does not watch this.
Ready?
Get on there. Who have they made fun of? Britney Spears was on there, wasn't she, at one point?
You ready?
You ready?
Yes.
We're running the clock, Carrie. We're running the clock. Here we go.
Who's been on there? I have no clue who's been on there. Oh.
I'm closing the chat. I forgot to close the chat. I was like, I'm going to close the chat. I'm not having any assistance on this one.
Hey, Trapper,
I'll
how
give
are
you
you?
one. I'll
What?
give you one.
Give me one. Oh, yeah.
All right.
Time's up. Time's up.
Wait, did she? Was it?
She
Wait,
named
what?
one.
What?
Sorry.
So now Adam's on the clock.
And I got to be.
And you can't use any of the ones that
You
you
only
told
used
me.
one. No, you didn't.
No, that
use
you
one.
told me.
Well, right now, Adam has 10 total and Carrie has 7. So I'm already winning anyway.
Right. Okay. So George Clooney was on there. Sarah Jessica Parker was on there. God, there's so many. Wasn't Michael Richards on there too? I think he was on there. Like Jason Alexander at some point was on there and voiced somebody too. I know Brad Pitt's been on there, right? I mean, you could almost name pretty much anybody at random, and they'd probably be on The Simpsons after 30 years. But I'm just sticking with
But I
those,
wouldn't know who they were.
because you don't watch.
I don't
The
know that they
Simpsons.
did it.
All right. So Carrie, I'm going to give you an option for your category in this one. So you have three.
I might have a chance.
So you have three that you can choose from. So you have celebrities who have won an Oscar, celebrities with blonde hair, or celebrities who have played a superhero.
We're gonna go with blonde hair
Blonde hair.
because I can think of like two of them right now.
You ready?
All right, so here we go.
Go. Start.
Paris Hilton, Britney Spears. Those are the two I can think of. What's his name? Has blonde hair too. Brad Pitt. Who else has blonde hair? Jennifer Lawrence. Who else? Sarah
Aniston.
Yeah, Aniston. No, but what's that Sarah Michelle Gellar?
That's it. Time's up.
Something like that. So what got 7, 6?
How many did she get?
Courtney?
2, 3, 4. I think 4 or 5. She had
All right.
7 to start, so she has 12 now, and Adam has 14.
All right.
Okay.
So, Adam, you can. So your three categories that you can choose from: celebrities who are famously short, celebrities who have played a superhero, or celebrities whose first or last name begins with S.
Man.
Which one do you
I guess celebrities who played a superhero.
All right.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right, go.
Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton. Ben Affleck. Michael Keaton, and I said Ben Affleck, right? And George Clooney. And Val Kilmer. Oh God! And what was his name? And I have so many. All right. None of them are natural blonde
Sorry.
stuff.
Oh, well. Time's up.
Nothing are natural. None of them are natural.
I had to
blonde.
do something.
Yes, I am, Jack. I was just naming off all the Batmans. What's up, popular opinion?
All right. So before we tabble that up, we'll say once again. So Justa Brat, the lovely Justa Brat from Canada. Hello, how are you? Garrett Cook, Duck Dodgers, K&L Collectibles, Roo Crew, Cody, Popular Opinion. I have a personal opinion about Mr. Popular Opinion. I always tell him, Hydra Comics, hello, Heil Hydra, K&L Collectibles, Nancy once again, and the lovely silver-haired wolf. We appreciate everybody being here today and hanging out and having a little bit of fun. So, Sassy, our final results.
Adam won.
Even though I was getting tickled. And I was
Surprising.
and I gave her half of her answers, but hey, it's all good.
I had to pull something out at the last minute, right? That you wouldn't expect.
I'm gonna win with a broken ego. Thanks.
No matter what.
Well, Adam and Carrie, like I said, we wanted to make sure that when we reached out to you guys about coming on the show and you agreed, we definitely wanted it to be fun. We wanted to get an opportunity
Uh-oh.
to enjoy. You guys do so much in the community, and we wanted to just tell you we thank you guys. We appreciate you a great deal, 100%. Everything that you do, well deserved. I know personally myself, the things that you've been able to do for me and my channel, and just supporting in regards. So hats off to you guys. A lot of love, a lot of prayers your direction. Just keep climbing and doing what you guys do, because like I said, from me to the chat, I know we all say we love you guys very much, with everything that you guys do. And chat, we appreciate you guys being here and supporting and coming out to, and showing Adam and Carrie the love. Please hit that like button. Please, like I said, we are a community, show that support, whether we hail from New York to Canada, somewhere in between, we all, support each other. And that's what stands up as being awesome. Big Dog Dave has a huge coming up here in April, a fundraiser. So make sure you check in with Big Dog Dave. He's doing some great things with that. A lot of people in the community, are just fantastic with what they do. So, Sassy, do you have anything going on? Anything you want to say?
Nope.
Nope. She keeps it. See, that's Sassy for you guys. Nope. Now, like I said, if you have a chance, Sassy and myself, Sassy is on the road. Sassy, you said you're on. Where are you on the road to, hon?
Well, I was over 600 last night, but then YouTube took them off. So back to 600. Let's go.
Oh, that you.
I don't have any clue why they do that. It makes me
So,
sad.
that. What is with that, YouTube? I mean, come on, like.
Well, people go over there and then they don't stay. They need to stay.
They have to stay for a few minutes.
And it's like, just stay over there. I'm not going to give away the prize. You can
We're
go
not going
over there
anywhere.
for a few minutes and watch a video. But
it's because of you is where you're part of the reason I'm where I am today, because you were one of the first channels that I started watching, and you have shouted me out a few times. So,
well, thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm glad y'all came on.
Makes me.
So, obviously, Adam and Carrie, when you guys are on screen, and I can only imagine in personal as well, just from some of the things that we saw, you guys are meant to be, definitely, fireworks, we're throwing that out there. We appreciate you 100%. Like I said, our hats are off to you guys. And, Sassy, like I said, guys, if you have an opportunity, subscribe to Sassy and I, let's put this out here real quick. All right, and like I said, popping around the world. It's been a great show. We appreciate everybody being here and hanging out. Now, the thing is, Sassy, we got another doozy one next week. We have another portion because on Saturdays, you get together with two amazing guys yourself, and what do you guys do? You guys just kind of hang out and have some fun. Well, we got to meet you today. Well, that second part of that threesome is coming back in next week. Who is that, Sassy?
That's Mark from the Nerd Bar.
And that one's going to be a fun one. That's going to be a lot of fun right there. Mark the Nerd Bar will be coming in next week, guys. So definitely make sure you come show him some love. Get to check him out and go through that little history with him. Maybe some of his childhood photos. You never know. But definitely
the one with the shoe.
Yes.
Yeah. Got a shirt.
And a framed picture.
And a framed picture. Mark, dude.
But we appreciate it 100%, guys. And Adam and Carrie, anything going out that you want to throw out there? Anything you want to let anybody know? Make sure.
Humbled and appreciative of all the support we get. And thank everybody, and try not to take it for granted, and just try to give back with everything that everybody gives us, and try to help out as much as we can. But we just want to say, thank you. We appreciate it.
All right, guys. Well, like I said, this is Popping Around the World. And once again, all the women out there, we appreciate you 100%. I know it should be more than 1 month in regards, but women, you are the leaders. You're strong, and we just want to show everybody out there. Like I said, my mom raised me; she raised me right, and so definitely we just want to salute you guys. Women, you guys rock.
Yes.
All right, well, you don't have to go home, guys. You definitely don't have to go home, but we are going to have to say lights out. Definitely lights out. So It's been a fun one.
Yes,
So
sir.
let's go ahead and wave everything goodbye. Give everybody goodbyes.